أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Dear audience, Assalamu alaikum. Today's talk is a very important talk and it's on the basic message of the Kitabullah, Quran Hakim, Furqan Aziz. And I'm going to seek references from the Surah Al-Baqarah with the permission of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, verse number 21 and 22 of the Surah Al-Baqarah, which is the second chapter of the Kitab-e-Aziz. The basic message or the core message of the Kitabullah is for the whole of the humanity to become an abd of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Abd means slave, meaning the one who submits himself completely to the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and shapes his life according to the commandments of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the verse number 21 of the Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made an address to the whole of the humanity, and let us seek what is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing to the whole of the humanity. Ya ayyuhan nasu budu rabbakumul ladzi khalaqakum wal ladzina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. O mankind, worship your sustainer who has created you and those who lived before you, so that you might remain conscious of him. Let us pay heed to the messages of the Kitab-e-Aziz. This revealed knowledge, Kitabullah, is an address for the whole of the humanity, all of the mankind. And here an address has been made to the whole of the humanity. Ya ayyuhan nasu, O mankind. Ya ayyuhan nasu budu rabbakumul ladzi khalaqakum. O mankind, O humanity, become a slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Worship your God, the one and only God alone. Worship your sustainer alone, who has created you. وَالَّذِينَ مِن قَبْلِكُمْ, and also he has created the people or the communities before you. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, and the purpose of your creation is that you become conscious of him and shape your life according to the commandments of him alone. This address is for all of the humanity, and this is the basic and core message of the Kitabullah, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has addressed to the whole of the humanity to become an abd of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Abd means to become a slave. One of the meaning is to worship Allah alone, to worship him alone, but the meaning of abd is far beyond mere act of rituals of worshipping. It has got the meaning of obeying commandments of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in its entirety, completely. And this is the purpose of the creation of the man and on whole of the humanity, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has addressed here that to become conscious of him and shape your lives according to the commandments of the Kitab-e-Aziz. In the verse number 22, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing to the whole of the humanity. Allazi ja'ala lakumul arza firashan was samaa bina'an wa anzala minas samaa'i ma'an fa akhraja bihi minas samarati rizqan lakum fala taj'alu lillahi andadan wa antum ta'lamun. Meaning, who has made the earth a resting place for you, and the sky a canopy, and has sent down water from the sky, and thereby brought forth fruits for your sustenance, do not then claim that there is any power that could rival God, when you know that he is the one. Let us concentrate. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing to the whole of the humanity. Allazi ja'ala lakumul arza firasham. That God is the one, Allah is the one, your sustainer, your Rabb is the one who has created, who has placed this earth, who has placed this earth for all of you as a resting place. This earth has been created for all of the humanity. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that I have placed this earth for you as a resting place. If we see other planetary bodies and the hostile environment which we see when we study astronomy, and we see the latest research, and it is very easy to understand how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has placed this earth as a resting place for us. If we see the temperature, the amount of or the composition of the gases, and the abundance of resources in this earth, only a foolish can deny that someone has placed these things and has made this earth as a resting place for the mankind, and this someone is only one God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The verse is continuing, وَالسَّمَاءَ بِنَاءً, and He is the one who has placed the sky on you as a canopy. The atmosphere and the sky which is on top of us acts as a protection for us from other planetary bodies, other asteroids or stones which are targeting the earth, but they are dispersed in the atmosphere. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has placed the sky on you as a canopy. وَأَنزَلَ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً, and He has poured down pure water from the sky. وَأَنزَلَ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً, and He's the one who pours down the water from the sky. فَأَخْرَجَ بِهِ مِنَ السَّمَرَاتِ رِزْقًا لَكُمْ, and through this water He brings out the fruit and the crops, basically, from this earth. And this sustenance, this risk is for all of you. Do not become or do not try to limit the resources to yourself. The resources, the minerals, and the fruits, and whatsoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you the ability in terms of intellect, knowledge, or science, this is for all of the humanity. Do not limit it to yourself. فَلَا تَجْعَلُوا لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا, and do not take anyone rival to the God or equal to the God. Meaning that do not invoke anyone except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, except the one God. Do not put yourself or do not make yourself invoking anyone besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also do not take commandments or instructions from anyone else besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One shirk is the shirk of invoking or shirk of dua, and the second form of shirk is the shirk of taking instructions, directions, or commandments from anyone else besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't take any wali or any awliya or any guardian or any protector besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ, and from your inner self, from your heart, you know that God is the one, your creator is the one. You cannot deny this fact. With this, I am concluding today's talk with this very important core message of the Kitabullah. All the messengers, starting from Adam to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they came with the same message: to become an abd of the God, of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, means shape your lives according to the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Become conscious of God and do not follow the commandments or instructions from anyone else besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you cannot deny this fact. A rational or logical human mind cannot deny this fact This earth has been placed as a resting place for us, and the sky on top of it, he has placed us as a protection, and he has poured down the waters from the sky, and he has placed down the sustenance on this earth for all of the humanity. So do not take any andad, any rivals, any equals or parables to God. He is the one alone when you know this fact from your inner heart. With this, I'm concluding today's talk, and I seek Allah's forgiveness if there's any shortcoming in the delivery of the message. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وأخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. جزاكم الله خير.